What's up, guys? This is Paul Woida. You're watching This is Codi. Do him a favor and click subscribe. He has amazing content. And don't forget about my show, October 24th. Tickets are in the link.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Welcome back to another episode of This is Codi. Today's guest, very special one. I've been trying so long to get him on this show. And some of you guys actually requested for him to be on the show, Mr. Paul Woida. How's everything going?
Great.
Awesome. Glad to have you out.
Man, I'm happy. I've been wanting to do this too. I've not been ignoring you.
I know. You're a busy man.
Yeah.
Busy man. So first off, whenever everyone comes on the show first, I generally ask the same question. How did music start for you? How did it come into your life?
Yeah, I never in a million years wanted to be a musician.
Yeah.
I looked at musicians and I was like, why would anyone want to like pour all their passion into this art that like makes you no money? It's a hard life, and these people are on stage giving their everything into what they're doing, and like there's no one there watching or caring. And it was just because I started on drums.
Right.
So I saw jazz musicians and stuff, and I was just like, they're so passionate about this art that no one cares about.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what all musicians are like. I never thought of like whatever, Britney Spears of the world, whatever,
Yeah.
like the pop artists. She was the biggest one at that time. That's
Right.
why I thought of her. But,
Yeah.
but then, it was actually my parents. I've always had music in me. My whole family is really musical.
Yeah.
And I was always able to pick up instruments from a very young age. And Mom was it was kind of my mom. She was like, just go to try music school. And it was actually Grant McIvor,
Right here,
where
yeah.
we are at right now. And that's what changed my life. And it wasn't like I chose it. It actually chose me.
Right. So would you say that is the moment that you knew you wanted to pursue music?
It wasn't until I came to school.
Right.
To learn, and I breathed and ate and drank and slept music. And then I was like, I have to do this.
Right.
Because I knew going into it, I was like, it's not one of those things you do halfway. It's all in.
Yeah.
Or
you're either in it or you're not. For the most
if you
part,
want to make
right?
a living.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect. And so you're like a one-man band almost.
Yes.
Right? You play a ton of instruments. You do the pedals, right? And they call that a looper, correct?
That's right.
All right. So for those who don't know and have maybe never seen you live, explain to them what they can expect from you at one of your shows as a looper.
Yeah. It's the best way to. I always knew I wanted to be a one-man show.
Yes.
And I was just like, the best way to do that, I stumbled upon looping. And basically what it is you just push a button with your foot, and as soon as you push it, it's recording whatever you're playing or singing. And then, so you play and you record, and then the moment you push the button again, whatever you just recorded loops. And then you can build on top of that, and then you become, basically, you're recording all the instruments live on the spot as fast as possible to get into the song as soon as possible. That's what looping is.
Yeah. I find it amazing.
Yeah.
When I watch you live, it's amazing you just get it all going. You get it all going, and I'm just like, all right, it's really good. I find it really cool. So that's amazing. What would you say inspires you the most about being an artist?
By far, it's people. So what I mean by that is like I'm a people-driven, focused person.
Yeah.
Not music. Like if music didn't impact people the way it does, I would be something else.
Okay.
Like I always wanted to be like a doctor or something that like helped people.
Yeah.
But like my abilities are in music. And I always thought my heart for people and music were conflicting, but it was my brother who changed my life. He was like Brett, or he was like Paul. His name's Brett.
Yeah.
He's like, Paul, music helps people. And I was like, ah! So yeah, to help people, literally, legitimately, is my what gets me out of the bed to write and do music.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Who is one artist that you dream of collaborating with, and why?
Well, good question. I have probably 3 musical heroes. John Mayer. Like, I wanted to be a singer-songwriter because of John Mayer.
Yeah.
No, a guy named Jeff Buckley, not many people know. It just kills me. Like, I feel him as an artist, and the way Ed Sheeran did everything, just saying yes to every gig, playing on street corners, like working your butt off. I patterned my career after him.
Okay.
And if I could meet any of those guys, I can't meet Jeff Buckley, he's dead.
Yeah.
But if I can meet those other, like if I can meet Ed Sheeran or John Mayer, I would just be like, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
much.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
For sure. Okay, and so let's talk about your music now.
Awesome.
You released, how long ago now, All of the Lights?
Yeah, All the Lights.
All the Lights. Okay, so you released that. Tell us the inspiration behind that.
Yeah. So that was a song I wrote and recorded. I'm working with an amazing team in Nashville. It was my first song that I've done 2 writing trips, and I wrote that one with a team, actually, just like a writer and a producer. In Nashville, my first song, first week. And basically I said, because I'm a big advocate for mental health.
Yeah.
Like, I struggled ridiculously hard a couple years ago with depression and anxiety, and I still deal with anxiety every day. And the first thing I did was I said, because they say, like, what do you want the song to be about? What do you want your platform to be about? You know, what do you want to say? And I'm like, well, first thing I say is, like, I'm dealing with anxiety, and like everyone in the room, like, they're both like, so do I. Because so many people do. And we basically wrote it around finding hope in the midst of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we wrote it about.
Perfect. And the video you had turned out really good.
Yeah.
That turned out amazing.
Yeah, that song loops really well.
All right, and you just released one, Right One, Wrong Time.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
That
that
one means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It's just about being so in love with somebody, that basically the right one, but it's just the wrong time, whatever that means, whether it's too late
Yep.
or too early.
Okay.
Because both exist. You
Right.
can be in love with someone and you're both just not ready.
Yep.
You're too young and you need to grow up, or it's too late.
Yep.
You're both with somebody else. And it's just like, ugh. Yeah, so I wrote it about that, basically.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that one you wrote a couple years ago.
That's
correct?
right.
Amazing. You released it now.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I wrote it and recorded it, and it was actually for a TV show.
Oh, nice.
And I wasn't allowed to release it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, and I sat on it for 2 years, and then now's the perfect time to release it.
Perfect. Awesome.
So
When can we expect more new music?
I want to release at least a few more songs before October 24th. And
October 24th.
I'll tell you why.
We'll get into that in a minute, yeah. All right. All right, actually, let's get into that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you've played some amazing venues.
Yes, I have.
You have played at the Winspear. You opened up for Martin Kerr.
That's right.
Then you sold out the festival place in Sherwood Park for your own headlining show.
Yeah.
Now tell us what's coming up next. What shows are coming up next?
Yeah, so I'm gonna headline the Winspear.
Yes.
I'm literally like, with my money, renting it, and it is not cheap, and just going, okay, I guess I have to fill it now.
Yeah.
And I thought it was scary doing that at Festival Place with 500 seats, but like Winspear is 17. And so it's like, yeah, so, but you know what, you have to push yourself into uncomfortable zones to grow, and yep.
Fair enough.
There it is.
You were scared to sell out Festival Place, but I personally don't believe there was an issue
No.
selling it out.
It wasn't, but I worked my butt off.
I believe that.
I
believe that.
drove around the city
Yeah.
for hours hand delivering tickets.
Yeah.
I spent hours messaging people and replying and
Yeah.
coordinating times to pick up and going across this. It was a lot of work.
Yeah, and I think Winspear is going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's already selling well. We
Yeah.
just released the date today.
Today.
And it's selling good already.
Yeah. And who else do you have playing with you there?
So two of my friends.
Yeah.
One is a guy named Mike Ruby. He's out of Toronto. Phenomenal artist.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do really well. And then another guy named TK. His name is TK, but his artist name is Cabral. Amazing rapper. The
Yeah.
dude's a star. Like
Awesome.
you look at him and you're like, is he famous? Like he's just got the swag and I said swag.
Swag, yep.
But I love that they're both amazing. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, make sure you guys go get tickets for the show.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. So, perfect. All right, man. Last thing, tell everyone where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, so my name, Paul Woida, Woida. And if you just pretty much put that into Google, you can find me. But it's Paul Woida Music across like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that. So
Perfect. And website? Your website?
yeah, paulwoida.ca.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Well, I appreciate you coming out today.
Of course, brother.
Finally.
Finally,
We finally
dude.
got together and did it.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. All right, guys, make sure you guys go check out Paul Woida. All his links will be in the description below. Go check out his music, and make sure you go buy tickets to the Winspear in October, because it's going to be amazing. So thank you again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, brother.
All right, man. I'll see you guys next time.
Cause I love you.